everybody, this is Becca from Empowering Pumps and Equipment. Today I have Antonio Castilhos with Netzsch with us to talk about TPS. Antonio, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, thank you, Becca. So my name is Antonio Castilhos. I work for Netzsch Pumps since 2005, so that's 18 years. I started as an application engineer in the company. Now I'm the vice president for national sales here in United States.
Well, I'm very excited to have you and talk a little bit about TPS. You know, with September, it's a big month for oil and gas and also the chemical and petrochemical industries. How would you say that Netzsch really makes it different in these industries?
Oh, thanks for asking that. So the first reason why we decided to go TPS at the first time was when I was talking with rotating equipment engineers here in Texas. And I know that asking for them, so what is the big show that they go and where do they meet each other? And the rotating equipment engineers, they said, oh, for sure it's TPS. It's our best show where we can see the news. So that's when we at Netzsch decided to participate, and we want to show what we want to do different. We want to present our technologies in high level. So we produce several products in the positive displacement pumps, and we want to show our products and our news in high level and to comply with the expectations of not only the rotating equipment engineers, but all engineers and the community that participates in the TPS.
Yes, and that's definitely the place to do it. And, you know, talking about, you mentioned it a little bit with engineers, you know, the people in the space, and what's the value that you're really able to offer these professionals?
I think not only to present the new technologies, but some technologies that are not that new, but not that used in the current scenario. Nowadays, everyone is looking to not only saving costs, but also do it more efficiently. So technologies that will help you not only to save money with a good return of an investment, but also focused on efficiency, which is one of the things that Netzsch has been for years, showing that we can do really a good and high efficient products. So I think this will be the focus this year, to present our technologies and focus on high efficiency products.
Wonderful. And can you kind of go in a little bit more on this technology and why this would be important for these professionals to know about and utilize?
Of course. So as I said, Netzsch has 4 different technologies in positive displacement pumps. I just want to remember that we are over 100. Next year we will do 150 years as a company. But in the pumps and systems, we have basically 4 different technologies that can be explored and will be presented in the TPS. So the number one is the progressing cavity pump. This pump we used normally to transfer crude oil and also produced water in the oil field. The second one is the multiple screw pump. This pump can also can pump in very high pressures and high flows, and is high efficiency. This is used offshore and onshore. The third one is the rotor low pump, a compact pump that can pump high flow in sewage and sumps. It's very largely used in all the industry, not only oil and gas, but also wastewater and biogas, for example. And the fourth one is the peristaltic pump, which is also a positive displacement pump, compact and low pulsation and low shear with no mechanical seal. So each one of them you can use in different applications, you can use in different scenarios and markets. And we are happy to have all of them and help our customers to choose one of them depending on the application.
That's wonderful. And to have just a lot of options for people to see, you know, what's going to work best for their applications.
Basically, everything starts with moving. Pumping is nothing more than to move a fluid from A to B. And it sounds simple, but depending on the application, you have the challenges such as temperature, viscosity, flow, pressure, and you need to accommodate. So there is not one just pump. There's not just one pump that can do all application. So that's why when you have the variety, you are able to show to the customer what is the best one, and also looking to the efficient point of view.
Yes, absolutely. So Antonio, why don't you tell people what the best way is to connect with you and then also with Netzsch?
Oh, sure. Yeah, so of course, www.netzsch.com is our main line. So we are in our headquarters is in Pennsylvania, Exton, Pennsylvania. That's western from Philadelphia. But we just recently opened a facility here in Houston. So I'm proud to announce that here in Houston we invested since May. So now here we have a facility with assembling, engineering, sales, and testing here. So the best way to contact us is through our website, but you can also connect us into info.npa@netzsch.com.
Wonderful. And if you are attending TPS, definitely need to make sure to check you guys out at the show. And if not, then check them out online. And, thank you so much for your time. It was great talking with you.
Thank you, Becca. Thank you, and see you all there in the TPS show. Let's make this successful.